Today I am shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet. My name is Courtney. If you don't know me already, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. I only was able to find 2 shinies today, unfortunately. And I spent a lot of the time trying to get the BBQ request to try and get all the starters unlocked. And trying to get some Urban Mystica so I could do longer hunts in the future. My first hunt today I started with Tynamo. I didn't have any confidence in seeing Tynamo shine. I just went to this Tynamo Outbreak, started knocking out a bunch of little tadpoles, if that's what they are, and hoping that I seen one that my Pokemon would not kill for me, hoping that would be shiny. My plan was to kill all of the Tynamo in this outbreak, and if the outbreak disappeared, I would just move on to a different hunt. Tynamo has a very settled shiny. The white changed colors and the line on its side changed to a different color. And they are very small, so you can't really see the settle shiny. You can't tell if it's shiny or not. And it doesn't help that in this little muddy water area, what makes it harder to see, unfortunately. I was just having Charizard just knock them out for me. And once I knocked out a good amount, I made this encounter power sandwich. I do have the shiny charm, but I didn't want to use some Urban Mystica, hence why I was doing raids later on to get some. So I only made an encounter 1 level sandwich. And to try and get the outbreak Tynamo to show up more, because I was getting a lot of random Pokemon spawning and I wanted more of Tynamo. I really just want to get Tynamo shiny out of the way, knocked out, so I didn't have to worry about it later. And I'm not planning on involving Tynamo either. Since you're seeing this part of the video, that means I found it, obviously. Or I found a shiny, I should say. But Tynamo, since it's hard to find, and its evolutions are not as hard to find, I'm not planning on involving this one. And since Charizard wasn't knocking this one out, I just didn't know if it was shiny or not. And of course, Charizard was completely in the way. I didn't want to run and go back into it, just in case it ran off. I wanted the shiny to be in a Premier Ball, but for some reason it wasn't going, and I didn't save because I didn't want to save and it be wrong. I don't know why I didn't really feel like saving, but here we are. So I did try a couple Premier Balls and just did not want to go in there. So eventually I just had to give up and try something else, because I also didn't want it to end up having a move to kill itself or kill my level 100 Charizard. So I moved on, trying to decide what ball I should do. Because I wanted a ball that looked decent, so I tried a dive ball and see if it liked that one more. And it did a critical capture, so I think it liked it a lot better than the stupid Premier Ball. And with that, I got Tynamo. It did end up being shiny. You can see how settled the shiny is. Level 61 female is pretty cute. So almost caught. I did catch some shinies off camera. As you can see, I might hunt them again in the future so I can record it. I was just killing time. Its jolly did not have a mark, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and move on to the next hunt, shall we? I made onto a Rowlet Outbreak and made a grass sandwich. It did not go according to plan. This is not an isolated Rowlet spawn. So I did make a sparkling sandwich for this one. This Rowlet is pretty easy to see anyways. But like I said, it didn't go according to plan. There was some Sawsbuck spawning here and Deerling. And I already have a Deerling and a Sawsbuck. And I, of course, had to start out by running into the Sawsbuck. So, needless to say, I did not end up finding Rowlet. And I don't really have a whole lot of patience. I have a decent amount to do some shiny hunts, but I can't just hunt for the same Pokemon. I like to attempt to, and then after a good minute or so, I move on and come back to it later. Especially if it's a Pokemon I don't really care too much about getting. I do like Rowlet shiny, but it's not my favorite shiny Pokemon. I like the white shinies and I like the black ones. Pretty basic answer. I also do like the pink shinies quite a bit, depending on who's shiny. Like I like Cutie Fly shiny. And I like Rabombi's. I think Mudkip's Evolution Line shiny is a little too dark. I'm more of a pastel pink kind of person. I did end up jumping down there because I'd rather get Execute shiny than Deerling. Because honestly, I don't have Execute yet. Deerling was one of the first shinies I found in this game. So I did end up flying up because Rowlet was spawning more in the higher levels. And I don't know, I was taking my time with this hunt because Rowlet is kind of small and they kind of blend into the grass. It does kind of suck that there is no sparkles or noise when you see a shiny like it is in Arceus. But to be told, I'm one of the very few people that actually enjoy the fact that there's no sparkles or sound to let you know. Because honestly, it kind of makes it feel a little bit more real. Because if Pokemon did exist and you did happen to come across a different color one, I honestly doubt it would just sparkle and make some kind of noise, let you know it's a little different. And also it not having the sparkles or the noise in the overworld just kind of makes it feel a little bit more challenging and more able to miss it. Besides, in Arceus, I don't really play with volume anyways, so I don't really hear the noise. I just saw the sparkles. But, and besides, in like Pokemon Sword and Shield and some of the older Pokemon games, Sword and Shield was my first Pokemon game, so I didn't really play the others. But there was no overworld shinies. You just encountered all the Pokemon you saw, and if one of them shines, great. If not, oh well. Besides, some people say that these games, finding shinies in these games are too easy. I don't believe that, because like I said, I don't have patience. It'd be different if I did this full time, but I don't. I have a full-time job, so I don't really have the time to look for shinies for days on end, non-stop, unfortunately. So if I did do this full time, it would be a little different. I would go for the harder shinies. And just like that, we found shiny deerling female. If you guys don't know, any extra shinies I find, I would like to give them away to some subscribers to show my appreciation for you guys subscribing, liking the video, and just supporting me. So please like and subscribe. If you do, you could get one of these shinies. And I would like to do a particular video where I would just hunt shinies that my viewers suggest, so I can hunt those and give those away as well. I think it'd be fun to do a video or maybe stream sometime about me just hunting down you guys' favorite Pokemons across the games. It might be one of the easier games if we stream it, so I could do it on stream. But if you want to do it in the harder games like Sword and Shield, we could do that as well. I would just record it and give it away in Discord or something. But I think it sounds fun. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Toodles. Talk to you guys next time.